During this academic trip, we had the opportunity to visit two key organizations related to technology management: Malaysia Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation Mranti and the Malaysia Palm Oil Mpob. Mranti under MOSTI acts as a catalyst and incubator for innovation. It has supported over 20,000 local innovators, create nearly 1,000 commercialization opportunities, and offer high-tech facility for AI, robotics, 5G, and more. Meanwhile, MPOB is the main government agency driving Malaysia palm oil industry. Since its established in 2000, it has led R&D sustainable practice and development of the food supply chain from plantation to export. This visit helped us to better understand how boards and agencies manage technology and support national growth. Malaysia Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation or Mranti play a vital role in turning research outcome into product or service ready for the market. This process is called technology commercialization. Mranti help innovators and startups by offering training, mentorship funding, and access to testing lab and strong industry networks. This support system help researchers move from just having an idea to launching real market-ready innovation. To measure the progress of technology, Mranti use Technology Readiness Level or TRL, a 9-point scale originally developed by NASA. Different Mranti programs support different TRL states. For example, NTIS Sandbox support a TRL 6 and above, where working prototype can be tested in real setting. Tech provider platform help innovation from TRL 4 to TRL 9 from early testing to commercial use. Strategic Research Fund SRF focus on TRL 3 to 5 for late-stage innovation. Mranti also supports startups with high-tech facilities, including labs for 5G, biotech, robotics, and prototyping. They provide up to 30 million in funding, regulatory support through Sandbox platform, and global networking to help startups grow and scale. Another key part of commercialization is intellectual property IP. Mranti addresses issues like scattered IP ownership and underused patent. To solve this, they conduct IP audits, collaborate with universities, and guide innovators through the patent and trademark process. Through their intellectual property series, webinar, they also educate startups and research on using IP as a tool to attract innovators. All these efforts help ensure Malaysian innovation don't just stay in the lab, but make it into the real world, ready for impact.
Hi, my name is Nur Amira. Now let's continue for the plantation management of MPOB. The Malaysian Palm Oil Board MPOB is working to modernize the palm oil industry by using automation and modern technology to boost productivity and sustainability. They started a program called Agri&ST with Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission to improve internet and digital tools on plantations. They also made a network called Canopy Net to help workers send data and stay connected even in areas with limited signal access. MPOB also introduced a robot vehicle called with help from eMovit and mechatronic intelligent design to do work without needing as much manual labor. They also use smart sensors of artificial intelligence of things to check soil, water, and crops so managers can make better decisions. Besides that, MPOB focuses on research and development to make palm oil more productive and sustainable. In 2020, they introduced a special type of oil palm called Clonal Palm Series 3, which is give better results than regular palms. This helps increase palm oil production and give better long-term returns for farmers. MPOB also runs for the world's largest oil palm germ plants collection at Advanced Biotechnology Breeding Center ABBC, where they create new seedlings that grow more oil and resist diseases. These efforts show MPOB's strong commitment to improving palm oil through science and innovation. Lastly, MPOB has created a smart system called SAWIT Intelligent Management System to help manage palm oil production from the plantation to the factory and the distribution. Since lets operators collect and use real-time data to improve their work, it helps to reduce losses, speed up the processing, and meet sustainability goals. This shows MPOB's effort to modernize the palm oil industry using digital technology.
Hello, my name is Noadana and now I will explain about Mranti challenges and opportunity. The lack of qualified talent, sometimes known as a brain drain, is one of the main problems. Over the last 10 years, Malaysia has lost about 500,000 highly qualified workers, according to Mranti's leadership. This has led to a severe shortage of talent, especially in high-tech fields like robotics, biotechnology, and artificial intelligence. Without sufficient local knowledge, the new technology development and commercial are more challenging, which may delay a national advancement. Coordination of ecosystem and infrastructure presents another challenge. Mranti has embraced the quadruple helix strategy, which seeks to coordinate the work of the public, business, government, and academic. Although the experts encouraging cooperation, putting such partnership into practice is still complicated. For example, Mranti Park was created as a center featuring 5G connection, cutting-edge drone and autonomous vehicle labs, and more. However, it takes continual work to make sure that all parties involved are working together. Mranti is also responsible for assisting Malaysia in its shift from a technology consumer to a technology manufacturer. This is no small feat, especially considering the tough competition for regional neighborhoods such as Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam, all of whom are sustainability investing in innovation. The four industrial revolution 4IR, drone tech, health tech, and agri-tech are among the topics that Mranti's strategy to focus targeting. However, success will require sustained investment, support, and effective policy implementation. The opportunity of Mranti are a 686 tech park with the goal of attracting high-tech business and generating more than 8,000 new jobs. Modern facilities including 5G connectivity, drone tech, health tech, and agri-tech labs are also present in the park, with gross-development value of up Rm 20 billion and rental returns of about Rm 2.8 billion. This also has a huge potential for business. As a result, it attracts talent and investment in addition to serving as a center for innovation. The program platform which links tech seekers and provider that is those who have digital solutions and those who require them is another fantastic endeavor. By providing mentorship online webinar and collaborative possibility, Mesh facilitate the application of innovation in practical settings. Lastly, the National Technology and Innovation Sandbox (NTIS) is operated by Mranti. This program enables business to test their technology in a controlled environment, which is especially beneficial for new product and service that must be smooth before going to market. In addition, NTIS offers business and legal assistance guidance entrepreneurs through the difficulty of commercialization and regulation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I am Najwa and now I will be presenting the challenge and opportunities faced by MPOB or the Malaysian Palm Oil Board, a key agency driving the palm oil industry in Malaysia. Let's begin with the challenge. First is the negative global perception. Palm oil continues to be associated with deforestation, biodiversity loss, and environmental harm, especially in Western countries. The European Union, for example, has imposed import restrictions due to these concerns. Although the Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil Certification or MSPO has been implemented, regaining consumer trust remains a major hurdle. Second is the issue of branding and public awareness. MPOB struggles to shift global narrative and show palm oil in a more positive light. There is need to highlight palm oil socio-economic value and environmental improvement, but this requires consistent and strategic communication on a global scale. Third is the impact of climate change. Extreme weather such as heat wave, drought, and heavy rainfall has started to affect palm oil yields. Palm crops are becoming increasingly vulnerable, threatening long-term productivity and supply chain stability. Despite these hurdles, MPOB has a wealth of opportunities to revamp and secure the future of the palm oil sector. The agency is at the forefront of biotechnology and research innovation, working on high-yielding, disease-resistant palm clones and zero-waste processing technologies. This advancement could significantly boost productivity and promote environmental sustainability, helping position Malaysia as a global leader in green palm oil. MPOB is also driving the diversification of palm oil product, moving beyond cooking oil into areas like oleochemicals, pharmaceuticals, biofuels, and food innovation. This shift into value-added industry not only increases export potential, but also creates jobs and reduce reliance on raw palm oil exports. Furthermore, sustainable leadership positioning through certification like MSPO strengthens Malaysia's role in ethical and responsible palm oil productions. And lastly, the Economic Transformation Program or ETP empowers smallholders by providing training, land management guidance, and financial support. This ensures more inclusive growth and uplift rural communities that rely heavily on this sector. In conclusion, while MPOB is facing strong headwinds globally and environmentally, it also holds strong foundations to lead the industry forward through innovation, diversification, and sustainability. Thank you.
In parts of integration, theory, and practice of Mranti, there have 3 points that I want to explain. The first of all is guiding innovation with proven frameworks. Before this, they have their own frameworks that they already set to make sure the future or current project is getting successful. So, to make sure that can have a theory and integration practice, they're just using the same framework to make sure the current project and the implemented is getting successful. Number 2 is accelerating adoption through testing platform. So before they release any types of prototypes, they're using a testing platform to make sure the user and the maker can make sure the product or the project can integrate between theory and practice. So this is very important part of accelerating adoption through testing platform. Now, point number 3 is collaboration via the triple helix model. Basically, they just trying to collaborate between government, the company, and the university to make sure they can become a one parts of collaboration to create a new product and try to implement it of theory and practice in these 3 part of triple helix model. So all the people can make sure theory and practice can become integrated. So that's a part of integration of theory and practice in Mranti.
Hello, I'm Nur Hamzah. Today, I would like to share about the role of the Malaysian Palm Oil Board (MPOB) in improving the palm oil industry through research, development, and innovation. MPOB works hard to make sure that new ideas from science and technology are not just stuck in theory. They want to make sure that these ideas are used in real life, in plantation, mills, and factories. This helps solve their problems and make the palm oil industry better. MPOB use knowledge from different fields like biotechnology, agriculture, and environmental science. They apply this knowledge to improve productivity, reduce pollution, and lower costs. This makes the industry more modern and efficient. To guide their work, MPOB follows something called the Strategy Alignment Model by Henderson and Venkatraman. This model helps connect business goals and technology strategies. It also ensures the organization, structure, and system work well with technology. For example, if the palm oil industry wants to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, MPOB will focus their research on better waste and energy management in palm oil mills. So, the research match the real goals of the industry. Besides listening to what the market needs, MPOB also take a technology push approach. This means they sometimes create new technology even before it is needed by industry. A good example is the Survey Intelligent Management System (SIMS). SIMS is a digital system that tracks fruit quality, farm location, and product data. It helps the industry to go digital and follow regulation more easily. This is a good example of MPOB pushing new technology to improve the whole industry. But creating new technology is only the first step. It is also important that the industry accepts and uses the new technology. Not everyone adopt new ideas at the same time. MPOB use the innovation adoption life cycle to understand this. This model shows 5 types of user: innovator, early adopter, early majority, late majority, and laggards. Each group start using new technology at a different time. MPOB create different strategy for each group to help them adopt new technology. For example, MPOB promote good agricultural practice (GAP) certification to help small farmers use better and more sustainable methods. This is the first step toward producing palm oil that is safe and environmentally friendly. In conclusion, MPOB plays an important role in making sure that new scientific ideas are useful and used by the palm oil industry. They make sure research match real needs, push for new technology, and help all groups adopt innovation step by step.
Finally, recommendation and conclusion. For recommendation, they need to have a strengthened collaboration with much bigger company so that they can learn and they can collaborate to create a new, more advanced technology. So second is develop local talent. As we know, Malaysians have a lot of talents who very specialized in technology. So by doing a lot of scouting or research or trying to do an audition to make sure we can find a very talented local people, especially young people, to join this type of company to improvise their technology. Second is boost public image and global research. So they need to promote their company as a technology company that can give a million of benefit to worldwide so that they can get a good image from the international. So for conclusion, Mranti shows how research can become real-world solution by using structure, tools like TRL and TIS and MESH to turn idea into market-ready innovation and help nation measure complete globally in tech. So Mranti is a sign that our country still have company that can compete with international technology. So and also MPOB prove that traditional sectors like palm oil and can modernize through smart agriculture a lot by technology and innovation strategy. So Mpob not just doing palm oil as a oil. It's actually more than that. By having more advanced technology, they can create palm oil from to any other source that can give benefit to us. Together, Mranti and Mpob demonstrate how public agency can drive national progress by aligning innovation. So in the future, maybe there's still a few project or few innovation that we can create. So Mranti and Mpob demonstrate how public agency can drive, and by focus on these two boats company and trying to help them to improve their company, we can be much better country with full of technology. So that's all from us. Thank you.